So in our previous episode, I did Bibi, which has pink swirls and pink hearts. If you haven't seen it, check our latest video. And today, I'm gonna be working her sister, Eva. And Olivia is grooming Desi. Eva has a special place in my heart because she was the first dog that I ever practiced my goldfish design on. It's a design that has completely changed my career. I did it in the first episode of Push Perfect, and that's when I realized that creative grooming was something that I'm really passionate about. I also did Eva with the same design for a Walmart ad, and that was a big step in my career also. So I'm very happy that I get to do her again today. To make the design complementary, I want to use green because it works well with pink. And instead of doing something swirly, I want to do like hard lines. Kind of like a play on one of those old Greek designs that had a continuous like line, but different, if that makes sense. Okay, Eva, now is your turn. I'm gonna give you a nice summer trim to slim you down. It's gonna be like a trim and a liposuction at the same time. Love your treats, right, Eva? I love your treats. As usual, to make the design come to life, I have to trim the body shorter for the design to show. Now that I'm trimming your face, I see that your mom went over here and like shaved your forehead so you could see. For this design, I'm gonna use also 2 shades of green, just like I used 2 shades of pink on Bibi. And I love how these greens look like together. Okay, Eva, now we're gonna cover this table and we're gonna give you a green design because I don't want you and your sister to look like it's a gender reveal party. The hardest part about creative grooming is not applying the dye on the dog, it's deciding what to do. And right now I'm just doing everything on the fly, and that's really hard because I decided to do hard angles on the design, and if I mess it up, it's not gonna look hard angles. I don't want one area to look straight and the other area to look kind of curvy. So I'm focusing on making everything looking straight. So on Bibi, I gave her pink feet, and on Eva, I want to do something more asymmetrical, maybe use more green on her legs. I'm loving how this is turning out. It looks like video game / fashion. You know, through all my creative grooming career, I've done fruit, I've done animal transformations, and lately I found out about these patterns, and I really love how they turn out because they don't overwhelm the design of the dog. You know, there's a lot of white still, and I just have so much fun doing that. Okay, Eva, we're finishing applying the dye. Now we just have to wait for 15 minutes and I can give you a bath.
Hi, I'm Olivia and I'm a dog grooming artist at Mimo. Hi, Desi! Are you ready? Oh my goodness, are you ready? You ready to get started? Today I'm working on Desi, and she is a puppy and this is her first time at Mimo. And honestly, you just never know what you're gonna get with puppy.
You know, Olivia pretty much convinced me to hire her. I put an ad that I was looking for groomers, and she called so many times and she would not rest till she got an interview. And I love that because I love people that show me that they really want it, they're really passionate about grooming, and you know, and shows in her work.
Are you ready for your bath? So I get Desi into the bath and I'm deciding to use Hydra's volumizing shampoo on her today. This volumizing shampoo is going to give her coat that shape that will make the haircut a lot easier for us. And let's not forget, of course, about conditioning. It is really important for the puppy's first experience that she all around has a wonderful time and is very comfortable. So whatever she wants to do, I just want her to have a fun time. So to dry Desi, I am gonna use a happy hoodie, which is a cute little cloth that kind of just goes over the ears. And we use it to dampen the noise of the dryers, as the dryers tend to be pretty loud and kind of scary, especially for a puppy who's a little scared of everything still.
Okay, now she's back from the bath and I love how the colors turned out. Everything turned out how I wanted, and now I cannot wait to trim and see how sharp everything looks. I am running the clipper on the body again, and I love how the lines turn out. Nothing looks squiggly, just how I envisioned it. By sculpting the legs, I want to make sure they look like a perfect cylinder because that would give her like a very plush toy vibe. This is my favorite pattern I think that I have ever done. For her face, Eva has great texture, so it's very satisfying to sculpt. And I want to give her like a really big bulbous head, which will be a contrast with Bibi that was smaller. But you know, when the dog has great texture, it can hold its shape.
Let's get your groom started. So now that Desi is bathed and dried and ready for her haircut, we're gonna do a shorter body with longer legs, and her owners have specifically requested to keep her long eyelashes.
You know, Desi has BPE, which is big puppy energy, and that's the thing. It's a lot harder to do a puppy when they come for the first time because you never know what you're gonna get yourself into.
So puppies usually have a lot of energy, and Desi is not an exception. Trimming Desi's face was quite a bit of a challenge since she is so excited to see everyone. So for Desi's face, I'm wanting to do something really round and beautiful. And I want to keep the integrity of her hair, so as long as we can do without it losing its shape.
I came to look at Desi and she looks awesome. I think Olivia did an amazing job. The head looks great, the legs look great, she kept the lashes, but the lashes are kind of covering the expression of Desi. So I showed her a trick that we used to do in Shih Tzus for dog shows, which is using a little bit of dog hairspray, and we're using the one by Hydra. We can pull the lashes to the side so they're still long, but they're not covering the expression. And I think Desi looked so cute.
Desi's haircut turned out so adorable and so perfect, and more important than anything, she had an amazing experience, and she was just so happy playing with me the whole time. What a good puppy. What a good puppy.
Hi, baby. Come here. Hi, pretty girl.
What do you think about the eyelashes?
Unbelievable. I wish I had them.
I love this girl, and I cannot wait to see her again.
Oh my god, Eva, you look so good. Look at you. Wow. Nice. Oh, come here. Oh my god, you look so pretty now. Do you want to go get your sister? Do you want to see your sister? What?
And Eva turned out just how I wanted. I think the design reminds me a little bit of Minecraft, but in a fashion way, if that is even possible. Seeing Eva and Bibi together on the floor running around, I just think they just look so cute. I think if I was a child and I saw both of those dogs, I would just want to snuggle them. Like, I mean, as an adult, I just want to snuggle them. Guys, I'm so excited about making these videos now because I think you guys can see what actually happened inside of the salon. You guys get to meet my team, and I'm so excited to keep making them and all the new ideas that I have in my mind for you guys.
Until season 2. We'll tell you what happens in season 2 later on.
You're gonna shave your head?
Yeah. I don't even want to say it.
Oh my god! They see a crazy idea.